Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here. So sorry that this NFL video is a little bit late. Like I said, had some stuff going on all week. Just didn't have time to do a video for you guys. But anyway, we are here doing one. It's just going to be me here once again. Anyway, I hope you guys have been doing good. Like I said, it's been about 3 or 4 days since I've done a video, and that was just a recap. So anyway, yeah, NFL picks. Going to look at that and see who will we all like. So. Yeah, anyway, NBA still not going too bad. It's almost done for the preseason, so it's only $15 for the preseason. So definitely get in on that, very, very cheap. And hey, we're starting up hockey as well. The last couple of days are doing pretty good. Decided to give out premium lineups tonight. Last night, which was Saturday, to some of our subscribers, and it wasn't too bad. 187, 182, and a 184 here. This is one of our subs. Here's another one there. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. As you see there, won $14 on that one there, and then 125 there, and won a couple bucks over here, 6, 20, and 10. So yeah, hockey wasn't too bad. Like I said, it's not too popular, but I'm doing pretty good at it. I've gone two for three so far out of the day. So definitely get in on that. It is something different, but it's money, and it's not too hard to win, to be honest with you. So it's only $30 for the month. Don't have a season set price yet, so definitely try out some hockey. As normal, NFL 30 for the month, 110 for the season. And then NBA, it starts 10 days, I think, from Tuesday. So yeah, not too far away. NBA season, get the entire NBA season for $350. Like I said, that's our sport. Month-on-month price is $40. Preseason is only $15. So yeah, we are on fire. Like I said, NBA is going to be very huge. Definitely get in on that. There's our Twitter. You can hit us up and get in on premium lineups, or you can email us as well. So, and also, guys, we do post our lineups. Our premium lineups on our Twitter page. So you guys will need a Twitter to access our lineups. So definitely keep that in mind. So anyway, with that being said, that is mostly it there. Don't have the spreadsheet up like I have the last couple of weeks. It's not up, so can't use it. But anyway, still got some stuff for you guys. Some pretty good games. Got some injuries to talk about. Let's go look at these injuries here just real quick to see what there is. So Mariota is not going to play. EJ Manuel is going to start for Carr. Marquise Lee is expected to play. Martavis Bryant expected to play for the Steelers. John Brown is expected to play. Bradford's questionable. That's Monday night. Devontae Adams is expected to play for the Packers, and I think that's mostly it. Hyde's going to play. Cooper, Crabtree, Marquise Goodwin. So, yeah, I think that's it really there for the injuries. So, anyway, let's get into it here. We got Buffalo and Cincinnati. We've got a 39 total, and Cincinnati by 3. Yeah, 39 total. Not too interested in here. There are a couple that I like in this one here. Let's go look at the DVP here real quick. First, let's check out Cincinnati. So they're ranked 20th against the quarterback, 9th against the running back, 8th against wide receiver, and 5th against tight end. So they're really not too bad. They haven't faced the craziest good, teams yet, but Buffalo, they have a couple guys. If you guys haven't heard, Jordan Matthews, he's going to be out. They're out wide receiver 1. So that opens it up for Mr. Clay. I know they're ranked 5th against the tight end, but look, Tyrod Taylor, he's got to throw somewhere. He likes Mr. Clay. Let's go check him out. And yeah, I really like Clay. Definitely in my top 5. Price going up a little bit, $5,700, but still, I love him here. He's going to get some pretty good targets. Return to practice, so he's going to be all good to go here. Like I said, kind of a hard matchup, but look, 3 out of the 4 weeks, he's been over double digits. That's with Matthews in there. So seeing some pretty good targets as well. I think he's going to get around 8 to 9 targets here, about 85 yards and a touchdown. So I think about 12 to 14 to here. Again, for Clay, I think he'll be popular, really good cash option. I think, like I said, Buffalo Bills, their offense isn't really too good, but if they're going to throw, I think they're going to have to throw to Clay. Maybe Zay Jones in the GPP. I don't want to attack too many guys on this team, but I think Clay for sure. You got to put him in there. Let's go look at Buffalo here. So their defense not too bad. 2nd against quarterback, 2nd against running back, 9th against wide receiver, and 8th against the tight end. So same thing here with Cincinnati. That is going on with Buffalo. Tyler Elford is out, so that means Tyler Croft's going to step up. If you guys probably didn't have him last week, but, man, he destroyed the Browns. Obviously, yeah, it was the Browns, but still, he did pretty good against them. Very good, actually, 21.8, so 7 targets. So who knows, maybe he's a half-decent option here. They might be double-teaming A.J. Green quite a bit. They're going to throw to him. I think he'll be popular. I still would put Clay, to be honest with you guys, over Croft, but still not a bad option there. Running backs, I'm not really interested in anyone here. Mixon might be an interesting play. I picked him last week, didn't do too much. I think he had me at 12. But one of these days, Mixon's going to go off, and hopefully you guys have him in there. I think it's going to be coming here pretty soon. House-Scott and Bullock, I'm not really too interested in these guys in a 39 total. Maybe one or two. Maybe put one of them in there since it's only 39 total. Maybe these guys have both teams have struggle scoring, so maybe they're going to have to kick some field goals. Who knows? But, yeah, I think that's really it. Dalton and Taylor not really on my radar. All right, moving on. We've got Arizona and Philly. We've got 45 total, and Philadelphia by 6.5 in Philadelphia. So let's go look at the DVP here. The Arizona is ranked 26th against the quarterback, 4th against the run, 28th against the wide receiver, and 7th against the tight end, which is kind of surprising. Arizona, we know they're a pretty good defense, 28th and 26th against quarterback and wide receiver. A little interesting there. Anyway, as we know, Philly, they like to play at home, and, they got a pretty good quarterback right now. Wentz in the second year, looking pretty good. I don't mind him in a GPP option. Got a 46 total. I like it. Alshon Jeffrey, it's kind of up to you guys. He hasn't been doing anything crazy good. He's going to have Peterson on him, so that's kind of up to you. If you look at his first 4 games, he's had really, really hard coverage against him, and it's going to continue here again. So, one guy that's been popping up once again, man, Torrey Smith. I think one of these days he's going to go off, and it might be here against Arizona. As I just mentioned, their DVP is 28th against 28th against a wide receiver. So, they might get him here. We'll see. Torrey Smith, interesting GPP option, so definitely watch out. Let me see here. John Brown, I think it said he was going to play. Here it says questionable, but so if Brown and Nelson is out for some reason, Teron Brown obviously is going to be a very popular play, I think. Teron Brown, I like him, so definitely watch out for Teron Brown if you need some cheap guys. He's been half decent as well, even with these guys back, so definitely watch him. Larry Fitzgerald, as normal, I think he's a good option for you. And a cash option who gets tons of targets. Zach Ertz, that's an obvious option, 6,600, put him in there. Jake Elliott, I don't mind him. This guy has a leg, 13.3 in 3 games here. High total, he should get a couple field goals. As you see there, 9, 12, and 19, that's not too bad, but averaging about, 3 field goals a game attempts-wise. So, yeah, Elliott's in play again, only $4,700. That's not bad at all. Phil Dawson, I don't mind him, but I'd rather take Elliott for sure. And maybe go Philadelphia Eagles defense. Maybe. Some people like him. We'll see. Let me go look at their DVP here real quick. All right, let's go find them. All right, here we are. Yeah, they're not too crazy good. 23 against quarterback, 6 against the run, 29th against wide receiver, and 24th against tight end. I don't think I'd be picking their defense. So let's just say maybe – let me go see here. Maybe a deep GPP, Jermaine Gresham. I probably wouldn't play him, but shoot, if Brown and Nelson are out, they might have to use him, maybe get just 7 points, but that's really way out of there. So, anyway, we got Carolina and Detroit as their next one here, a 42.5 total with Detroit by 2.5. So, surprisingly, I don't know how, but Carolina, they won last week. A last-minute field goal to win it there against New England in New England. So, 42 total, nothing too crazy here. Let's go look at the DVP here for the Carolina Panthers. So we got 4th against quarterback, 7th against running back, 6th against wide receiver, and 3rd against the tight end. That looks good and all. Like I said, our defense isn't too bad, but, man, they're in Detroit. Stafford loves playing there. He's going to air the ball out. So I expect this to be a high-scoring game. I really do, especially on the Detroit side. So I don't mind Stafford. And he's not my favorite player, but I don't mind him. One guy I really don't mind is Christian McCaffrey. I think he's going to break out here. I really do. GPP, I think, only here. But, like I said, watch him. We're going to continue through this, but there is something that I want to – I was reading something, some of these articles, there's a pretty good write-up about McCaffrey, so I kind of want to go read that and share some of that with you guys. So, but anyway, once I get to that, I will tell you guys. But anyway, got Golden Tate. I don't mind him. I really don't there. I think Coleman, I think he's hurt a little bit there, cornerback or free safety. I forget which one he is, but I really don't mind putting some Tate in there. Kelvin Benjamin had a good game last time, over 100 yards, but man, Detroit defense, they're really not too bad this week. So don't know if I really want to go there. Funchess, maybe not really too interested. Just Golden Tate, maybe want to go there. So that's kind of what I'm looking at there. All right, so anyway, let's right up here. Not many people are going to be playing Christian McCaffrey. And obviously we know he's a pass catcher. Involved in the passing game. Obviously, we know that the Lions have a pretty good defense. Anyway, he's just mostly saying that this is going to be, a GPP option. Has a good feeling about McCaffrey here. Like I said, obviously, as we know, Detroit's a pretty good defense. I think they're going to have to pass it off to McCaffrey about 7-8 times here. I really do. So definitely watch him in a GPP. Not really interested in these other guys here. Let's just go look at Detroit Lions here. Like I said, their defense is pretty good. 6th against the quarterback, 25th actually against the running back, surprising, 17th against the wide receiver. So there you go. Maybe Christian McCaffrey. Like I said, he's not going to run the ball much, but he's going to get it out of the backfield. So who knows? GPP option right there. So, Meg said maybe Benjamin. I think Funchess would have the better game there. Gano and Matt Prater, don't mind those guys, but there's some other guys I would rather have for a little bit cheaper. So maybe Stafford GPP. Definitely watch out for McCaffrey. Like I said, I love him. Golden Tate, don't mind him. That's really it. I don't see anything else going on in that one. All right, moving on. It's going to be an interesting game here. San Francisco and Indianapolis, 44 total, and Indy by 1.5. So as we know, both these defenses just straight suck. We're going to go to Indianapolis, I think, first. Let me go look. Indy with the Colts. So they're ranked 27th against quarterback, 18th against running back, 25th against wide receiver, and 11th against tight end. That's not good. That's not good at all. Going to be high total here. Like I said, I think maybe 1 or 2 lineups. I might be stacking this game just a little bit. I think other people are going to have it. Brissett, Hoyer, both of those guys, they like to throw the ball. Both these defenses suck. Hyde in play. Frank Gore's in play. Like I said, most of these guys are in play here. If Marquise Goodwin can't play, my GPP option here is Aldrick Williams. Definitely watch out for him. The report said Goodwin was going to play. Be surprised if Goodwin doesn't play. So he might play, which kind of stinks. I like Aldrick Robertson here. I really do, man. He was really good in the preseason. So that kind of stinks. But if he doesn't play for some reason, watch out for Robertson. Probably have him in some of my lineups. But Hilton, not a bad option this week. Garcon as well. Like I said, all these guys are really in play here. I don't even know who's up for Indy for tight end, Darrell Daniel. I don't know. I'm probably not going to be touching those guys. So for the most part, like I said, GPP, Brissett, Hoyer might have a couple lineups. Hyde, Gore, both like those guys. Hilton, Garcon, don't mind them. Aldrick Robertson only if Goodwin is out. And then both these kickers, don't mind them. Vinatieri and Robbie Gould. They've been, not too bad. Gould's been a little bit better just because their offense can't get down the field. So, yeah, don't mind this one. Just go look at San Francisco DVP. It's terrible. 17th against quarterback, 27 running back, 20 against the wide receiver, and then surprisingly second against the tight end. So it should be a good one here. As I mentioned, there's a 44 total, so and only 1.5 spreads. So should be a good one. All right, moving on. We've got Miami and Tennessee. We've got a 42 total, and Tennessee only by 1. So as I said, Mariota is probably not going to play in this one. He's already ruled out. So that makes it an interesting, honestly, a low-scoring game. I really do. I think this should be a boring game. Cutler, 10.6 average in 3 games. This is terrible. Matt Castle, he's going to be out there for Tennessee. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, let's go look at Miami DVP here. If there's anything. All right, there they are. 15th, 5-9, 27. So they're pretty good against the run. Murray, Henry, they share there. The only person that people are really looking at is Rashard Matthews. I don't know. I mean, Castle does throw the ball, but I really can't touch this Tennessee side here. Let's go to Miami side here. So let's go look at Tennessee Titans DVP. All right, there we go. Yeah, they're terrible. 29th against quarterback, 15 against the run, 30th against the wide receiver, and 22nd here against the tight end position. So interesting. Maybe JJ is normal. I want to put him in there. Sorry about that. Landry, not too bad. Parker, he's been popping up everywhere. Really don't mind some Parker. Tight end, maybe GPP with Julius Thomas, but he's really not getting too much there. Some people like Delaney Walker. Watch out for that. Ryan Suckup, I don't mind him just because Castle, I don't think he's going to find the end zone too many times. They're going to be stopped there. So I think Suckup's going to have to kick some field goals in this one here. And I really don't mind. It's going to be a GPP only, but Miami Dolphins, if you just want to punt that defensive position, some people like them. So watch out for that. So I don't know. I don't expect too much of a high-scoring game in this one. All right, moving on. Good game here. Chargers, the Giants. We got 45 total and Chargers by 3. So both these teams are off to terrible, terrible starts this year. Let's go look at the Chargers. DVP 14, 12, 22, and 6. So it looks like they struggle against the wide receiver there a little bit. So this is – I love this game. I really do. And I personally don't think he's going to be too popular. I honestly think, man, my number one quarterback this week is Eli Manning. I love him. The running back just went down. Obviously, the running back game is terrible anyway, but, $7,000, this guy's way too cheap here. Just look how many times he's throwing. 38, 32, 47, and 49. He is throwing the ball a ton. 24 and 27 points for only $7,000. Shoot, you got to put this guy in there against the Chargers here at home. Man, I love Eli. I think they're going to definitely get the win here. He's going to throw at least 40, 45 times once again. I love him. Probably my number one quarterback this week. 7,000, man, you're stealing him. So put him in your lineup. Phillip Rivers, don't mind him either, but, man, I love Eli. Wayne Gelman, some people are talking about him, but I don't think they're really going to be running the ball too much, but maybe put him in there. Odell Beckham. Obviously, if you can stack some of these guys, Beckham, Sterling Shepard, love him. Maybe Marshall and a GPP, but for sure, Beckham and Shepard. And then a lot of people are talking about Evan Ingram as well, which is not a bad option either. Aldrick Rores, I think that's how you say his name. I really don't mind him. I think Young Ho Ko got designated here for assignment. Yeah, they waived him, so they don't have I think they signed Novak, but he's not on the slate. So, anyway, Roas, I like him. Should get some action here. So, but, on the flip side, wide receivers, Keenan Allen, not a bad option. Travis Benjamin, maybe GPP if Tyrell Williams can't play. So, yeah, I love this game. Really going to stack the Giants in this one here for sure. All right, 1 second. Let me get a drink of water here. All righty. Next, we got the Jets and the Cleveland Browns. Yeah. Anyway, go to 40 total and spreads even. So, this can be either a really high scoring game or like a 10 to 12 to 10 game or something. They are in Cleveland. Oof, man. Deep GPP. Like I said, this is a huge GPP. Josh McCown might get you 18 or 17. 17 or 18. So that's a huge GPP for me. Kaiser, I don't mind him, but I'd probably pick McCown, which is kind of sad. I think Powell's going to be very popular for good reasons. Forte's still out, so don't mind him. Duke Johnson, he's been a beast here recently. Definitely watch him. Elijah McGuire, I think that's how you say his name. Anyway, Forte's out, so he has to be the backup. And he's not doing too bad. He's going to have a larger role here. Had 20.1 there against Jacksonville, so definitely watch out for him in a GPP as well. All right, wide receiver wise, decent option, but my big thing here is Mr. Austin Severs Jenkins. I think he'll be popular as well, but I really do not mind him. McCown in the past, he's loved his tight end. We saw that with Gary Barnidge there in Cleveland, and he's doing the same here with Jenkins. So, yeah, definitely like Jenkins quite a bit. Definitely a top 5 tight end as well. But not really too high on these kickers. Maybe put 1 or 2 of them in there just because there are going to be some field goals. And then a lot of people like the Jets defense. Well, I don't mind them if you just need someone cheap, but I don't think they're going to get anything crazy. Maybe 6 or 7 points, but not expecting too much. They are 2-2 though, so give them that. But Josh McCown in a deep GPP option only. Powell, don't mind him. Duke Johnson, like I said, watch out for him. I think he might have a good week. Elijah, I don't mind him either. Maybe some Curse. Like I said, Jenkins, I love him quite a bit. So, yeah, it should be an interesting. Maybe 1 or 2 from that one. I wouldn't overload that game too much. All right. Moving on, we got Jacksonville and Pittsburgh. We've got a 42.5 and Pittsburgh by 7 at home. And if you guys don't know by now, Roethlisberger, his home and away splits are huge. They're dramatic. He plays way, 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 way better at home. So that is a good sign here for Pittsburgh. Anyway, if you guys saw last week, Brown had a little tantrum there on the sidelines because he wasn't getting the ball. So that, they had a little bit of issue there. So I think Big Ben's going to give him the ball a little bit here this week. Surprisingly, I'm not on Roethlisberger or Bortles here as my quarterback. Forte, maybe put him in there. Le'Veon Bell, obviously a good option for sure. Wide receivers, yeah, Brown's going to be popular. Allen Hurns, I really don't mind him at all. Matavis Bryant, he's going to be a little bit popular. I'm not really into those guys there. Boswell, don't mind him. So for the most part, I'm not looking at any of these cheap guys just straight up here. Bell, Forte, Bell, and Hurns. That's kind of what I'm looking at here. I think it's going to be straight up options here from this game here. Nothing that's really, any GPP guys that are sticking out. So going to really skip through that one. That one's just, really easy to pick up. Like I said, just pick the cash options in that one. All right, moving on. We got Seattle against a surprising LA Rams team here that's doing pretty good this year. They are going to be in LA. We got a 47.5 total, and the Rams only by 1.5. So Seattle destroyed obviously the Colts last week, which is not too hard to do. But they're going to put up with a pretty good Rams team here. Seattle defense not looking that good. It's not bad. Obviously, last week it looked good with a couple touchdowns on the defense, but they're playing a different Rams team here. Let's go look at this one. Where are we at here? Seattle and the Rams. Let's go look at Seattle Seahawks DVP. It's not looking good. Not bad against the quarterback, 8th, 23rd against the run. That's not good. 10th against the wide receiver and 18th against the tight end position. So their defense is not as good as it was. And, they're not going to be at home, so they don't have that 12th man advantage there. So, Todd Gurley, I think he'll be very popular. Don't mind him. Sammy Watkins, I don't mind him, but I'm mostly just going Gurley in this one. I don't really see anyone else here for the Rams, to be honest with you, that I'm going with. Obviously, their kicker here, I like him 5,300 if you can get him in there. Shoot, I don't mind him. Let's go look at the Rams defense here. Los Angeles Rams, 13th against quarterback, 30th against the running back, 7th against wide receiver, and 10th against tight end. So it looks like running back, that's where you really want to target them. Seahawks been having some issues there. Carson's out. Pronte, he's out. Looks like Thomas Rawls, I guess he's going to have to get it here. That's a huge GPP option for me. Rawls, as we know, what he can do in the past. Lacey, he's been okay. J.D. McKissick, I don't know how you say his name. He had a pretty good game, fill in, but they still got 3 wide running backs. I don't know how they're going to do. I think their snaps are going to be about the same. Maybe if you just want to take a huge GPP and pick Rawls and maybe goes off, no one's going to have him, but everyone would have him next week. So it's up to you if you want to be one step ahead of everyone else. All right, moving on. We got Baltimore and Oakland. Not too many good games out here. 40 total in Oakland, only by 3, which I do not agree with. I really don't. I really don't mind Baltimore defense now in a GPP option here. So let's go look at Baltimore defense on the DVP model. All right, there we go. 9th, 16th, 5th, and 30th against the tight end. Man, with Manuel there, I don't know if I really want to touch it. Maybe Lynch. Let's go look at Oakland here. 28th, 20th, 14th, and 16th. So, man, Baltimore offense is just terrible. I don't really care for this game. I don't think I'm having anyone from this game. Maybe Mike Wallace. I don't see anyone. I really don't. So I'm passing this game. I don't see anything. Maybe Sid, maybe Ravens, but that's not a game I want at all. All right, anyway, this is going to be the popular cash game. Green Bay and Dallas, 53 total on Dallas by 3. So, yeah, obviously, Prescott's going to be probably one of the most popular plays out there for sure. Anyway, he's only 7,700, so I expect him to be at least like 30, 40% owned. Rodgers, I personally don't think he's going to be as well owned just because everyone's going to be stacking up on those running backs and it could just go with Prescott. That's what I'm seeing so far. So Rodgers, obviously, get him in there. He's in there. Prescott, both those guys are pretty good options there. Elliott as normal, put him in there. I don't mind him. Let's go look at these Green Bay Packers defense here. 5th against the quarterback, 22nd, 12-1. That's not too bad, but they are going to be in Dallas. Let's go look at Dallas, 22, 24, 26, and 17. One of the worst teams in the league on defense, according to DVP. So, yeah, like I said, it should be a shootout here. Favors Green Bay a little bit. Looks like Ty Montgomery's not going to play, so maybe some Aaron Jones in there. I think he'll be a little popular. Nelson, popular, good option there. I was going to go Kyle, but Adams is going to be back, so that hurts a little bit. But still, don't mind him. I think Nelson for sure. Des Bryant, I think he might break out in this game here. Tight ends, Witten, not bad. Martellus Bennett, a lot of people like him. Not a bad option there either. Kickers, Bailey, Crosby, don't mind both of them. In Dallas, where it's going to fly. So, yeah, this game, just pick mostly anybody in this one, and you should be half decent. Like I said, they're all going to be popular, so definitely expect to be paying the price with ownership. All right, last but not least, our Sunday night game. We got Houston and Kansas City. We got a 45 total in Kansas City by 1. So if you guys have been seeing what Deshaun Watson's been doing, he's been doing very good, but he faces a really good Kansas City team here. For the most part, Cousins really didn't do too much against them. He didn't have a bad game, but, Watson, I don't mind him here. Not my favorite option. I'd probably go, Prescott or Eli Manning. Like I said, Manning's my number 1. But, don't mind Watson here. I don't mind Kareem Hunt, 9,000. Man, he's expensive. Against the Houston team, that's a pretty good defense here. I don't know. One guy I don't mind, though, is Tyreek Hill. Watch out for him. Will Fuller, a lot of people like him, so definitely watch out for him. He's only $5,700. Watson's been using him quite a bit. As you see here, 17.9 there against Tennessee, so not too bad. 6 targets, so yeah, don't mind him. Hopkins, I really like him. $7,700 there. Tight end Kelsey should be a good option as well. Let's go look at the Houston Texans here. 24, 10, 18, and 20th. That's not good at all. So expect them to, get hit up a little bit. So Kelsey, not bad. And then let's go look at Kansas City. There they are, 11, 19, 24. Surprise, I think it's wide receiver. So, yeah, Hopkins not too bad of an option there at all. And then kickers. Harrison Buckner, man. I'm a big Panther fan, as I keep telling you guys. And, man, I'm kind of mad that they got rid of him. I know Gano's our guy, but, man, this kid has huge potential here. This kid has a huge leg, kicking easily 60-yard field goals here. I love this kid. Like I said, super, super leg. Had 12 in this first game there. Missed one field goal, but, man, this kid has a leg. So watch out for him. I really don't mind putting him in your lineups. No one's going to have him, 4,500. I love him. So I think that's mostly it. Let's try and do a little lineup for you guys. So we're going to go Eli for sure. I like putting him in there. Let's go. Let's try and go Bell and Gurley. Wide receivers, we're going to go. Let's go Hopkins, Larry, Fitzgerald. Let's go Clay. I want Ertz, but I'm probably going to go Clay for now. Kicker, I'm just going to punt my kicker. Oh, I didn't mean to click on him. All right, there we go. Let's go. I just talked about him. I think it was there it is, Harrison Buckner. And then I guess just punt with the Jets defense here, just to see what we got. All right, and then how much we got left over? 6,800 for a wide receiver. See here. I guess Tate. I don't know. It's kind of up to you guys there. Landry's in there, so couple options. Not too many guys I really care for in that mid range. If you can get him, maybe put in Des Bryant or something like that, or Nelson. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. Definitely not my final lineup at all there, but some guys that I kind of like. But if you guys do want those final lineups, let us know. I'm expecting a pretty good week here this week. Like I said, Eli, I love him. Put him in there. As normal, there is our prices, guys. $30 for NHL, and as we just showed you earlier, doing pretty good so far in NHL. $30 for the month for NFL. Get in on that. 3 to 4 lineups per day for the main slate. NBA not far around the corner, about 12 or 13 days here. NBA season $350 for the season, $40 for the month. Preseason not finishing up here. Got $15 for you guys. There's our Twitter if you want to message us, get all set up. And also there is our email as well. So should be a good one here. Expecting a pretty good overall slate here. I'll just quickly go through this for you. This is the top ratings here for quarterbacks. So you got Rodgers, Prescott, Eli Manning, as I was telling you about, Russell Wilson, and Jacoby Brissett there in your top 5 for ratings-wise. Let's go look at the running backs. All right, let's see here. All right, there we go. All right, your top 5 running backs are Bell, Elliott, Todd Gurley, Hunt, and Melvin Gordon, and Powell, Duke Johnson there, I guess a little bit more. But, mostly everybody I've been talking about there, they're definitely up there. Finish it out here with wide receiver, and then we'll go to the tight end position to finish it out here just real quick. Nelson, Bryant, Hopkins, Odell Beckham, Parker, as I mentioned earlier, Green, Hilton, Diggs, Larry Fitzgerald. So, like I said, mostly everyone I really was high on are pretty high in the ratings. So, it looks like I'm pretty spot on for the most part. So that should be good there. Ertz, Kelsey, Walker, Jenkins, Clay, Ingram. Talk about all those guys. So, yeah, there you go. There's your top options there. Like I said, talked about all those guys as who I liked. So, looks like I'm pretty on point. So, like I said, join us for some NFL. Like I said, we'd love to have you. Only $30 for the month. So I think that is mostly it. Hope everyone has a good Sunday, and we'll see you guys later on in the week.